needs to be bleached. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my process. We have my ugly shirt that I don't mind getting damaged because it's terrible. And my poor, damaged, sad hair that really, really badly needs to get done. So this is my natural hair color. This lovely brown hair that you see at my roots. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite. But I just find it kind of dull. I can't color it any fun colors. I can't really do anything with it at all. It's just kind of there. So I like to bleach it because when I'm blonde, I can do whatever I want. I can be a brunette, or I can go blue, I can go pink, I can go purple. I can do literally anything that my cute little tushy desires. And that's what makes me happy. So, what the actual living fuck is this? I'm going through my bin of hair coloring essentials and I found, what is this? Do I have a different hair lightener that I didn't remember having? I do. I do. Lovely. I didn't remember having this lightener. Okay, so we're gonna use that one. Okay. So I have an extra lightener that I didn't remember having. So we're gonna use that one instead of the one that I just bought. Where are my gloves? Gloves. So you get to watch me prep my hair. You're not gonna watch me while I sit for 8,000 years waiting for it to lighten, because that's boring. But, you know, we'll do the fun bits together at least. Now, usually I keep an old pair of glasses lying around. So that I don't bleach my wearable glasses. And I don't know where I put them. I am apparently just a disorganized mess right now. So fuck that, I guess. We're just gonna go. Okay, so 1-to-1 ratio. Lovely. This is 6 ounces. This is 4 ounces. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. Let's go. Now, pro tip. Do not, if you're gonna do this, don't start at your roots. Your roots are right next to your scalp and they're nice and toasty warm. And if you start at your root, it's gonna process faster than everything else. And you're gonna end up with these super pale roots and everything else is gonna be like a gross orange. You don't want that. That's no fun. So if you want to lighten your hair, start a little bit away from the root. Give it a little space. And then work your way down. And then go back and do your root. I know it's a lot of extra work, but it's worth it to not have a nasty mess. I'm going to add a little more developer. Alright. Very soft mashed potatoes. That's what you want. It's like you're feeding a puree to a baby who doesn't have teeth yet. That's the texture you want. It's gotta be super easy to work with. All right. Oof, it stinks. Stinky. My comb. That's not a comb. Why am I such a disorganized mess right now? Where's all my shit? What have I done? Where's my comb? It's in my other bin. Alright. So, we separate a section. Start a little bit away from the root. And smooth it in. Make sure it's on there nice and thick. Beautiful. Then we're going to grab the next section. Now this is going to take a while. It is not a quick process. Unfortunately. So now we've got everything covered. We've gotten down all the way. Now, what I want is I want to go a little bit lower on my hairline because this is all colored and pre-bleached, and I want to start to pull out some of my pink color. So we're just gonna pull my bleach down a little bit. Not too much because I don't want to super damage my hair. I'm gonna go underneath and make sure I get the bleach underneath. And we're gonna start the roots. Now I'm using a 20 volume developer, so it's nice and gentle on my roots. And nice and gentle on my pre-damaged hair. And believe me, with everything that I do, my hair gets a lot of damage. Between the coloring and the styling and the constant changes, my poor hair. It is just always getting wrecked. Alright. There should be. Okay, we're going to clean up. Always clean up. Do not leave a mess behind. That's rude. For yourself and anyone living with you. Okay, so we've cleaned up. The bleach is up there. And now we wait. And then we rinse. And then we see what it looks like before we use a toner on it so that it's not so brassy, and go from there. So I will update you later after we get all that done. Bye. Okay, so we are on our second bleach treatment because the first one does not get our hair light enough. And in between, we have rinsed our hair, done a deep conditioning mask to treat our hair and protect it, and obviously dried our hair so that we could do our next lightening treatment. Now, I keep my hair shaved on the sides, so while we are waiting for our lightening treatment, I am going to trim up the sides. I like to keep it trimmed nice and short, especially when I'm blonde, because it's much more noticeable how dark of a brunette my other hair is when it gets longer. Now, normally I trim down to a size 2 trimmer. We're gonna see how I like it. Every once in a while I go down to a 1, which is really, really, really short. It just makes me happy. So we're gonna trim up. And it's a really great way to spend the time while we wait for our lightening treatment to get done. Okay guys, here it is, the final result. Now this is after 2 processes of lightening. I did them both in the same day. And I did not use a permanent toner, which means that I did not use a color toner that would require any developer to be used on my hair. My hair has gone through enough, let's be real. I'm honestly, if you're going to bleach your hair and you're going to put it through all of that processing, I'm not a huge fan of using a permanent toner because it does do, again, more damage to your hair if you're using a heavy developer. If you are going to use a permanent toner, make sure you use a 20 or 10 developer. Do not use anything stronger than that, because anything stronger than that lifts your hair, and you don't want to lift with a developer. You want to tone. So use a 20 or 10 developer if you are toning. Now, on to what I used to achieve this today. We're going to start with what I used for my lightener. Now, I am a huge fan of this lightener. It is a cream lightener instead of a powder lightener. And I honestly really, really, really love that. I feel like it deposits better. It doesn't give you as much of that grittiness, which means that it sticks better and it applies a little bit easier. And instead of drying out so quickly, it kind of sits a little bit better with some softness so that you don't end up, like I said, with that extra grittiness, which seems to allow my hair to process a little bit faster without needing a stronger developer. So I use this Age Beautiful. You can see it there. And then the 20 developer that comes with it. And again, I'm a brunette. I'm comfortably a brunette. Yes, this took 2 processes. The only reason it takes me 2 processes, honestly, there's 2 reasons. 1, because I don't do a good job. This is the honest to goodness truth. I don't do a very good job. I'm not the best at making sure that I eliminate streaks. I'm not the best at making sure that I have even application. That's reason 1 why I have to go twice. Reason number 2 why I have to go twice is because I'm impatient. I do not wait the full period of time that I can wait. I'm too impatient and I wash it off early. That's the only reason I need to process my hair twice. So this could definitely do the job on my hair in 1 application if I was patient and I did a good job. I strongly recommend this for your hair if you're looking at lightening. Obviously, it's not like, oh my gosh, this is a super cheap giant tub of powder that I can use. But I really like the way that it applies as a cream. Again, it's just smoother. It seems to do the job a little bit nicer. And I really, really like it.
So that's what I use, and I've used it the past few times that I've lightened my hair, and I really, really like it. What I used in between my rounds of lightening for a hair mask to help hydrate my hair, repair my hair, help my hair survive so that it doesn't get too brittle, break off, whatever else. I used this Beyond the Zone hair mask. It's honestly really great for between applications because your hair is damp, you towel dry, and then you apply it, wait 5 minutes, and then hop in the shower, rinse it off, and then you can dry your hair and do your next round. So it's nice. My hair was really nice and soft, felt hydrated, and really, really, really good afterwards. So that's what I used in between my treatments to make sure that my hair had some extra care and hydration. In leading up to my hair lightening, I always like to make sure I use masks to pair my hair, make sure that it's nourished and well cared for. I like to keep this in my shower. This one's a really nice one. It's an Ion Nourishing Mask. I love this thing. It smells really nice. It feels really nice. It's just nice. I've been using this one for maybe 2 years. And I like to use it in preparation of anything heavy I'm going to do on my hair, just leading up to it. And I'll use it in the shower, I'll put it on my hair, and then, you know, wait a few minutes, like while I shave my legs, something like that, and then rinse it off. And it's just a really nice way to hydrate your hair and strengthen your hair and keep your hair ready for anything that you're going to do. So it's a really nice mask to take care of your hair. So that is another one that I use. And then I have my leave-in conditioner. This is, guys, if you do anything with your hair, if you process your hair, if you curl your hair, straighten your hair, anything to your hair, have just a nice leave-in conditioner. So all you gotta do is spray it or rub it on your hair and walk away. It's so easy, and it's such a nice, easy way to take care of your hair and say thank you to your hair. So this is my leave-in conditioner. It's a leave-in conditioning spray. It is also by Ion. And here's the thing. The nozzle does get a little bit plugged. That's the only problem I have with it. And you spray it on. I like to spray it on when my hair's still a little bit damp. And then you can rub it in or brush it in or whatever. And so I sprayed this on when I was done with all of my treatments. And rubbed it in and took care of it and walk away. You just leave it in. And look at that. Nice and smooth. And that's after 2 rounds of lightening on really damaged already hair. So yeah, I strongly recommend having a leave-in conditioner. It's the way to go. The last thing I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to bring this up because this is a mistake that I have made for a very long time. I have not had a habit of using something to protect my hair against heat. And that's a mistake that I've made for a really long time, and I'm starting to feel it. To the point that on the last photo shoot that we did, I couldn't get my hair to curl. Yikes. So I have gotten myself a heat protection spray. We picked up this one, and I haven't used it much. I literally only used it to protect against my blow dry with this processing. But what I wanted to point out with it was, well, I don't know yet if it's going to help protect against the damage of, you know, obviously the heavier heat items. I do want to say it wasn't heavy. It didn't feel oily, you know, so it had a lot of pluses to it. So I do want to recommend it on that front. If you're having issues finding a heat protectant spray that doesn't make you feel really heavy, weighed down, or oily. This one was really lightweight. It felt nice on my hair. It doesn't feel gross or bogged down. So big pluses on all of those fronts. So I will let you guys know later on, once I've used it a little bit more, how I feel on the front of its protection properties. And we'll go from there. The last thing I want to talk about, I didn't bring out because it's in my shower and it's used, you know what I mean? I've had it for a while, and you know how stuff gets when it's been in the shower for a while. It's kind of got calcium buildup on it. So, but I will put a picture in here for you. So the last item I want to talk about is what I used to tone my hair here, because I didn't use a permanent toner. I just used a purple shampoo, and I used the generic brand purple shampoo. That's it. It's really nice. You use it twice. When you use it, you lather once, rinse it out, lather again, and you can leave the second lather in for a period of time if you want. And that's it. Easy peasy. I do want to point out that Overtone, which is a brand that I use quite frequently for coloring my hair, they have come out with conditioners specifically for blonde hair and helping with brassiness. I really, really like Overtone, and I like that their conditioners for it are formulated specifically for the different the different types of brassiness that people may experience. So some people, like me, I get a lot of orange as the undertone to my hair. I have a lot of yellow as the undertone to my hair, so I need blue and purple as the tone that I use to balance that out. But other people might find that they get a lot of red as the undertone to their hair. So they're not going to need the same colors as I need. And Overtone has multiple color options specifically for the different tones that people might experience with their blonde hair. So I do want to point out that Overtone is a great option too for a non-permanent solution that's not so chemically, or balancing out the brassiness or the color issues that you're going to have with your blonde hair. So I strongly recommend looking into them if you're looking for other options versus something that's going to be requiring all the extra chemicals. So I want to thank you guys so much for checking this out. If you want more videos like this and more like day in the life videos, things like that, or things in particular that you want to see, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to help you out. If you have any questions about any other products or things that I used or anything else, let me know and I will be happy to give you some more information. Thank you so much for being here and checking this out. I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.